Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bunnysays. Thank you for joining me today. Something occurred, a problem, and this is going to be the first time for me. This is going to be a first for me that the audio messed up so bad that I had to. I'm now recording this after the fact. I have the video, actual video of the game that you're currently watching, if you're watching it. But the problem is that I had an issue with my video card drivers, and I ended up, well, it wasn't my video card drivers. I ended up playing a game. I was playing a game in Uplay, and Far Cry actually, and it started messing around with my DirectX and started changing. It did something to my DirectX, and it suddenly defaulted my video card to default Windows video card, and I was trying to figure out what was going on. I didn't realize it happened. And I turned around, and when I realized it happened, I was like, oh crap. So I tried to update my video card drivers. I figured I'd do that. And I did that, and then suddenly my video capture software wasn't working properly. I tried to update that, and when I figured out what was going on, I switched back to my driver. My video capture thing wasn't working properly, so I updated that's when I updated my video card, and then it I did that, and then I was having an issue with the video card stuff. So I was like, all right, not the video card, sorry, the video capture thing. So I turned around and deleted the entire thing, and I had updated it, so I had deleted the entire thing and just put on the original. I went back to the original software, the original version, and that worked fine. The problem is I couldn't remember any of the settings, so I was trying to figure out the settings, and then I ended up not putting on one of the right settings. Now the thing is, there's a push to talk button in there, but it's not called push to talk. It's called button on and off. I thought that meant the button I push when I start recording, I have it set to my numlock minus key, so I can just hit the corner there. I never use that, so I hit that and it starts recording audio and video. And in this case, it wasn't recording anything. It recorded the video, but it was not recording the audio because it was on push to talk. And obviously, I wasn't pushing the push to talk button, whatever that is. Like it's F5 or something. And so it didn't record any of my audio. Now I recorded the game audio, just not my audio. Me talking, in other words. So what you'll have here now is you're seeing the game going on, and now it just started, and another weird thing was when I went into The Sims defaulted everything. All the options defaulted back to the default settings. I had to restart. I had to switch everything back, and then restart the game. I was trying to figure out the audio settings and everything for it, so it might sound a little loud at first. But okay, in this case, I'm just now. I remember from the last time we were playing that I turned around and let me turn this down again. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm watching the video along with you, and I'm just speaking over it. Now, I was looking for. I remember I wanted to. I couldn't remember why I went to the store, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. It's Constance's birthday coming up." I was trying to figure out. It also defaulted, by the way. The options defaulted, so I couldn't remember how long I had for the lifespan for everybody. So you'll have seen me just a few minutes ago messing around with the you know, how many days they have to live in each age group and stuff like that. So I was trying to figure out what it was, and I was looking at Constance's when it said she was going to grow up and become a teenager, and I thought it was I thought it was tomorrow. I didn't know it was today. So I was looking for a recipe. Her favorite dish is cobbler, so I was trying to find cobbler. I was trying to remember what recipes because I'm in the supermarket here, and you can only buy. So if you see me looking at I'm trying to figure out what the recipes are. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I have to learn cobbler because I don't know it. I knew I didn't know that recipe. So I was sitting there. I was like, why can't I find the recipes? You know, I'm like, these are the dishes, and you could get the ingredients for it. But I forgot you have to buy the recipes from the bookstore. I thought you could buy them from the supermarket along with the food. So that was the problem I was having. So I was in the supermarket going, what's going on? Why can't I buy the recipes? So, and that's when I figured it out. I was like, oh yeah, is it this place? No, I was like, then I figured out, I was like, oh yeah, the bookstore, that's right. Like, oh, okay, yeah. I was trying to hurry up because I just remembered, oh yeah, I'm going to have to learn the recipe. I thought I could just buy it and I would know it. But I forgot it, you have to actually read it. So then I was thinking, you know, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to remember what recipes I knew. And I couldn't remember, so I was like, I couldn't remember if I knew the stuffed turkey recipe. And I was trying to figure out what this was. The ambrosia recipe, it's $12,000. So I was like, $12,000? Why is it so expensive for that recipe? And I still don't know why it is, to be honest. I don't know what maybe it's made from a special drink. It must be some special drink or something. I couldn't remember what it was. I mean, I couldn't figure out what it was, so obviously I didn't buy it. I didn't want to pay $12,000 for it. But I was willing to pick up other recipes here because I thought, well, you know, get the actual books, remember, so anybody else could read them if they're learning, as long as they have the skill in cooking. So I was like, well, I could leave it in the house and anybody could read them. So he's like, so that's good. So, you know, whoever's in the house, in other words, Constance, when she goes up, even if both of her parents die, she'll still be able to read the recipes, you know. So I thought, all right, that's nice. She could always take them with her, or I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna move her out of the house. At least not at first. Maybe I'll get her going in her her career, I guess, and then maybe if she gets married, maybe I'll move her out of the house. I don't know. I'll see. But now I was trying to figure what I was trying to do was I was trying to remember what his recipes were. So I was like, all right, that's right. I could click on the stove and press have dinner, and then I'll serve dinner. And press more, and I was like, okay. Yep, I didn't know any of the turkey recipes. And any of the steak tip recipes. So I was like, all right, perfect. And I ended up just walking back into the store and buying the recipes here. I was looking at this, it suddenly said, give friendly introduction to Cyclone. I was like, who the heck is Cyclone? He looks like, I was wondering if, I remember in the other game, there would be celebrities in the like Sims 2. So I was thinking maybe he was supposed to be a celebrity or something. Or maybe he's just supposed to be some famous guy. I don't know. Whatever he was, I was like, forget him. So I ran in there and bought the steak. I mean the turkey and the eggs Machiavellian recipe. And I was looking at other stuff too. And I was thinking it's too bad, you know, I was like, they should not show you books that you already bought, but I was like, no, you can't do that because, I don't know, what if you wanted to buy another one or something, I guess. But I was looking at the guitar books. Now, I know I have a lot of these cooking books and stuff, and the handyman books and stuff like that. So I was like, alright, that's enough for now. And, I've heard somebody talking there, maybe. It was the theater. It's the theater next door. It's the game noise. And this was funny. She was making these weird noises. But she finished her thing and... Oh yeah, oh that's right. Nicole left work and she raised up. She got her promotion finally. So I had Constance is hungry, so I just had to eat some grapes here. I was like, whatever, she could just eat the grapes. But suddenly I got that $4,600. I was like, wow, what's that? And I was trying to figure out what was going on. And the music sounded a little loud, so I turned the volume down a bit. Here we are. Now all these settings went back to normal, so I went back to default, including all the video settings and everything. I had to start the game, then restart the game to try to get everybody back to normal. To try to get everything back to normal, all my settings. And it says here, congratulations, Nicole's impressive performance has something her in promotion to Sports Legend. Okay, oh yeah. As well as a bonus of $4,632. Without peer, Nicole is in charge. Her on-field exploits and stats are the envy of every Little Leaguer, Minor Leaguer, and MVP that plays any sport. You're a sports legend. Every time you step onto the field, thousands of camera shutters erupt because every play of yours will make international headlines. You're at the top of every game that's been created, and even some that haven't. Nicole now makes $463 an hour and works from 3 to 6 p.m. Now I was checking Randall's things, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to figure out, he only works 3 days a week, and he works 4 hours a day, so that's 12 hours. And she works, but she's still working from 3 to 6. But she's still working 6 days a week, so she's working 18 hours. See, so I was like, oh, okay. She makes the same per hour, pretty much, but she works 4 more hours than he does. She works 3 hours a day, 6 days a week, so it's 6 times 3 is 18, you know. So she gets a kiss Randall, you know. I figured she got a promotion, she gets a kiss. And there's a thing that it said retire. So it said, you know, I was like, oh, why not call up and retire? You could officially retire from your job and get a pension. But I wasn't sure. I was like, should I call or not? Or because I didn't know if it would. I was like, it has to give me an option, right? To say something like, you know, I mean, to say yes or no or whatever. And I was like, all right, let me see. All right. I was like, I was afraid to call because I wasn't sure if it would just be like, okay, you retired? Great, bye. And I wouldn't have a choice, you know. I was looking at the lifetime rewards because I know Nicole's retirement, she got her promotion. I mean, she got a lot of points. So I was trying to think, like, should I knew I wanted that thing that helps you collect stuff, the collection helper. And I was like, all right, she has 50,000 points, lifetime achievement points. So I was like, she could now buy it because it's 40,000. But I wanted to wait till Randall, because there's nothing really else left for Randall to get or that I want. So I was thinking, well, I'll just wait for him to get the points and he could waste it on that. But I was trying to look down at stuff that she has that she could get, because she only has one. And that's the artistry thing, virtuoso or whatever it was. I mean, the painter thing. So I was thinking, well, if I have him get the collection helper, then maybe she could get something else like the food replicator or the Lulit manager. But I was like, well, maybe, I was thinking, well, maybe I'll get the book thing, or I was looking at multitasker, which allows you to, not have to do stuff at work or school and still get good grades and get good performance from your work. Or I was looking at, there was one at like 5,000. This fast learner, that's just 15,000. Makes you learn your skills faster. I was like, well, she doesn't need the skills anymore. Constance will. I was thinking of giving Constance that. But also this thing called multitasker. No, not multitasker. Where was it? Was something at like 5,000 where it was something helpful to your skills. So I was like, or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Oh, maybe book bargain shopper or something. Sorry about that. You'll hear a little bit of outside noise there as a police car. I don't know why, but there's a big traffic place down the street, so I'm wondering if, I swear that I think the police just turn the alarms on to just get through the traffic, because they don't want to bother. Because every time, and there's nothing that happens down there. Like, nobody gets pulled over, there's no traffic, there's no like traffic stop down there, nothing. So I swear they're just putting their things on to get through that. And anyway, yeah, you can hear him again. Okay. Anyway, I wasn't sure what to do with her, because I wanted him to, with Constance, I wanted Randall to turn around, and I was like, okay, I need to get Randall to learn that recipe. I was trying to figure out what that recipe was, because I wanted him to, I want to make her a cobbler for her birthday. Something bad happens, and you'll see it in a minute. So that did not end up happening. I did not get to read that book. I still haven't read it. At the end of this episode, I still haven't read it. I did give her a kiss. Okay. 1 second here. I'm just, I had to stop here for 1 second. I had an interruption. I had to get a phone call. So, I just stopped here, but then I stopped recording again, and, I mean, in like nowadays, I mean, I had, like, I'm talking about right now, I had to get a phone call, so not during the game. So, okay. So, Nicole got her kiss, and, so I was like, all right, I went down to, it isn't under, I was like, all right, let me use the phone. I haven't used the phone, the wall phone, forever, so. I was like, all right, let me do that and press, it's not under jobs and offers. You have to go to, there's its own separate thing that says retire. So when I was looking at her, her level, her fun level, that's really low. So I was like, all right, you know what? the slide just isn't doing it. They should get, you know, if she has outdoors, the outdoors perk, you'd think for being outdoors she would have extra fun from being outdoors, but she doesn't. So I was like, so okay, so here's the retirement thing. You sure you want to retire? If Nicole actually retires, she will get a pension of $400 a day. You know, it's like $400 a day. I'm sorry, I have the window open. It's a scorcher today. They hit 102 degrees. It's about, I don't know, 39, 40 degrees Celsius. And it is hot. So, and it's humid as well. So, I'm sorry if I have the window open. I can't possibly close the window. not at this temperature, you know. So I was like, all right, forget her retirement. I'll just have her keep working for a little while. And I noticed Randall's skill, his fun was really low as well. Take a look at it. Hers is really low, and his is about the same. So I had them play a video game. I was like, all right, you know what? I'll have them play a video game. And I had Nicole. She was eating, and I was like, you know what? I'll have her come watch the video game. You know, I was like, I haven't done a whole family activity together like that in a while. I thought, what better than to watch video games? You know, play video games and stuff. So I was trying to figure out. You click on that. You click on the video game to watch video game, but I mean the TV. But in order to play video games together, because I had clicked on Randall, I was trying to get him to play with Nicole, Constance, and I kept clicking on the video game console, but that didn't work. So I was like, you have to click on Constance. And I was like, why can't I click on the console and just they play game together? You know, like whatever. And they sounded really loud. Now, this is the weird thing that happened. Okay, this is the bad thing that happens here. It said it's Constance's birthday, and I was like, oh no. I was like, oh, whoa, crap. Because I thought it was tomorrow. It said she had 1 day left before her birthday. Yeah, I thought it meant 1 extra day, but it meant today. It was 1 day left. I mean, I was like, oh no. So she suddenly got up and started spinning that like birthday thing noise maker. So I was like, oh crap. So I jumped in and grabbed threw a table out, then threw a cake on it. It was like, oh no. So I was like, could I ever, you know, blow it? I like make her blow out the candles. You know, but you know what? You can't. So I was like, oh no. I was like, oh crap. I didn't get to have a birthday for her or nothing. I didn't get to call anybody over. I was gonna have like a birthday party and call people over, but apparently not. So it suddenly happened, and there it is. Constance has reached her teen years. Angst and raging hormones can make this a difficult period for any sim. Constance can now join the workforce by taking a part-time job, although her grades are still a big influencer in her future success. Because of her success in school, you may choose a trait for Constance. So, and I was trying to look at the traits. I was like, all right, wait a minute. And I put it random. I was like, wait, can I do random? I was like, wait, does she only have 4? I couldn't remember how many traits people get. And I was like, wait, don't they do get 5, right? So, I couldn't, obviously I can't click on them because it's in the middle of this thing going on. So I was trying to click on Randall and Nicole, see if they had 5. But obviously it won't let you get out of this thing. So I was like, you know what? All right, I don't know if this is her last trait or not. I was like, I'll do a random trait and I'll keep it, whatever it is. So I got over emotional. Over emotional Sims experience greater mood swings. Okay, it says greater mood swings, and you know, they cry at weddings and stuff like that. So I was looking at other stuff. I was like, wait a minute, should I give her a neurotic? I was like thinking, she's a painter, right? She's going to be a painter or a musical instrument player, like a pianist or something like that. So, okay, over emotional. They are constantly. I keep moving away from it, but I was like, all right, wait a minute. You know what? I'll save neurotic for Constance's child. I was like, all right, wait, because I was thinking about giving her slob. I was like, all right, slob, because slob is. I was thinking if she's a painter. Remember, I wanted to make her a painter and a musician. I was like, well, slob would go with that, right? She's, painter. She's throwing paint all over the place, and she's she's slobby or whatever as in a band or something, or I don't know. So, I mean, she didn't have to be, but I was like, okay, you know what? I'll save that for her child. I'll make them a slob. And I kept it over emotional for her. Now, no, she can't blow out the candles afterwards. I bought the cake too late, so. And no, you can't eat the cake either. You can't just click on the cake and eat it. You have to blow out the candles first in order to eat it. So this is what she looks like. This is Constance. These are her clothes. And I was like, I'm going to change those clothes. But I was also mad that her grades went back down to C. See, look at the grades. It's C. She was an A before. So I didn't get a chance to get to, what's his face? I didn't get a chance to get the honor roll. I was trying to click on stuff to see if you could still use it. So no, she can't use those. She could open up the toy chest, but no, she can't make muffins. She can't use that little shake and bake thing. That little bake house, dollhouse bakery thing. I was like, no, that means I can't have muffins anymore. So I was like, why? Why can't she make muffins? I was very upset. That means no more muffins. And we couldn't have any cake. It was a really bad birthday. It was a really crappy birthday, I thought. Overall. I was very upset. But, yeah, I was looking at the lifetime rewards again. And, yeah, I was like, okay, see Constance graduate. That's a lifetime achievement. One of her things is retire. I forget that. Yeah. See Constance getting honor roll. Yeah. Well, I guess she'll have to get the honor roll in high school. So, I didn't think that. I was like, that's not long enough. She didn't have long enough to get the honor roll. Because of the weekend. I was like, wow, really? That fast? So, I was like, I felt like I should have given you maybe one more day. Maybe 1 or 2 more days as a kid to get to the honor roll. If you wanted to. I didn't realize I thought it was going to be 1 more day. I figured she was going to go to school and get the honor roll the next day when she came home. So, that's why I made sure she did her homework. And, it's not that the honor roll matters. I wanted to get the lifetime achievement points. That's what I wanted. So, I was just clicking on stuff to see what she could use and what she can't use, and she just needs to feed the fish. She can't use the teddy bear. Obviously, she could use she could now use the stove and stuff. So. Randall Archer just witnessed Constance Archer grow up into a teen. So I think he'll never forget, of course, yeah. That's fine. And then, yeah, she does, yeah. See, they have 5 traits. So she only has 4, so she does get 1 more trait when she becomes an adult, or a young adult, I guess. So, I was just still checking out stuff that she could use. Obviously, she could use the computer, and yes, she can now play the instrument. And I was like, okay, of course she can, She's a teenager, she should be able to use it, so, of course. So, I wanted to change her clothes, so I actually ended up spending the last, 10 or 15 minutes of the the game here, changing her clothes. And no, nobody could eat the cake. I was very upset. I knew I couldn't blow out the candles, but I couldn't. Look, $24 for the cake. It went down $6. It cost me $60. It cost me $30 to buy it. I had to resell it for $24. So used cake. $24, $6 off, man. It's used cake. You might want to buy used cake. So I just had him. I was like, all right, never mind. You know what? I forgot he can't make the cobbler, so he still has to read the recipe. So I had him eat some. He ate the last muffin. No, did he? No, I had him eat the grilled salmon. That's it. Yeah, that's right. Saving that last muffin. You know what? I'll save the last muffin for Constance for when she turns into a young adult. She needs that hard, stuffy muffin that's been sitting in the fridge for years. Now this is when I just went to the clothes thing and started making clothes. Now this is her close-up. See, I don't know what I don't know what that thing is about Sims 3. Everybody has these round heads. They made these sort of chubby round heads, and I don't sort of like them. It's really difficult to make people with angular heads and stuff, I thought. And I don't know if it's supposed to be kid-friendly or something, I guess. I mean, I don't know, but I've never been particularly happy with that sort of round face like that. Even adults look like that, too. You know, you think, okay, they're younger and they're supposed to be, you know, they're teens or whatever, and they haven't turned to adults yet, and so it's like baby fat or whatever, and that's fine, but even as adults they look like that, so. Because in their heads it's sort of too big for their bodies, you know what I mean? Like, their heads look like weirdly big for their bodies. Like it's like an adult head or a young adult head, and they kept the kid bodies. They didn't make a separate young adult head. They just made an adult head, but a little smaller. They just, you know, made the size smaller. So anyway, I was looking at the clothes and I was trying to figure out. I was like, okay, I was trying to figure out that skirt, and I was like, all right, there's some kind of rave clothes. I don't know what those things on her legs. I don't know what those are called. Those green things that were on her legs. And I was like, all right, there's some. I guess that's cut off jeans, and I thought those looked pretty good. No, was it those? Yeah, the white ones. Yeah, I thought the white ones looked pretty good. I was looking at these. These look alright. This looks the same. Look, see, I mean, had looked the same as the other one, but I was going to, because I was like, all right, where's the whole outfits? Didn't really have too many whole outfits. So I was like, all right, I guess I have to get some pants and a shirt instead. Those are like yoga pants, I guess, and these are the skirt. Just regular old skirt. I was like, all right, whatever, regular old skirt. And I like the idea of a belt better. I was thinking about giving her the skirt. But I think this one. I was like, that looks sort of funky. I sort of like the way that looked, and I was like, all right, let me check out the. So I was like, well, maybe I could make it just a plain skirt. I was trying to figure out how to make like a plain skirt. I was like, I want a solid color skirt, a solid color, just one, you know, just one color, you know, and without that crocodile sort of pattern in there. I mean, the alligator sort of leather or whatever that was, that sort of Italian leather look. And I was trying to figure out I was like, why is there's all these patterns, but there's no like solid, you know? And I was like, that's the closest I get with that stripe like that. See, like the blue stripe there and the white. You know, I was like, well, maybe if I make both those colors the same color, like the two grays, if I make them both the same gray color, it would look solid. You know, I was thinking like, well, maybe I could make the blue and the white all one color. You know, like if I made the white dark blue like the dark blue there, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, and then I realized there were different fabrics up there. You go up to the different... See, it says fabric, different textile things up there. You click on fabrics and, you know, fur and leather and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay, look, see, there's leather and wood and whatever, you know. I was trying to just, it's paint, tiles, miscellaneous. And I was like, oh, okay, there, I found just plain, I was like, I just want a plain, you know, I just wanted a plain looking skirt. Just one solid color. I could have did the two different colors, but I was trying to get, I was like, alright, you know, that's sort of salmon colored, and I was like, you know, I just want an orange color, like that one. That's what I wanted, that orange color. I messed it up and I wanted sort of a, not too dark, but yeah, I didn't want a dark color like that. I wanted like a nice, you know, not too bright, but nice orange. Well, I guess it would be what, tangerine or something, or this is, I don't know what this is. This is, okay, this is what I ended up keeping it on. Pumpkin, I guess, squash, I don't know, what do we call it? But I was trying to see if there was an orange, a straight up orange. And there sort of is, but I didn't like it. So I just went back and tried to find the orange I had before. And I couldn't, I was like, alright, whatever, that's good enough. You know. And I was trying to find everyday outfits, and it didn't look like there were that many. It was just, I looked looking at the everyday outfits. Look, they all look like skirts. They're all, I mean, they're not skirts, I mean dresses. They're all dresses. Look at them. They're just all dresses. Except for the one right there, that one business outfit. And the one on the bottom, I downloaded. So they're all dresses except for that business outfit one. And that's it. I was like, really? There's no combinations of like t-shirt and pants and jeans and a t-shirt or something? Or I was like, what, there's no jackets or something like that? Anything? I was like, wow, that's really cheap. I thought that was really cheap of them not to put, especially for an everyday outfit, you know? For teens, you know, a lot of people are going to be playing teens and adults and young adults and adults. Those are the most prevalent. Well, I think so. I don't think too many people are just playing children and stuff. So I was like, why wouldn't they, you know, have some options? They used to have a lot of options for teens, and a lot of options for young adults. Well, then again, you had the university add-on. That's why there was young adult stuff. A lot of it. But there certainly were a lot of stuff for adults and children, for teens. And I was surprised that they didn't have any everyday outfits of more than just some dresses. I was like, really, that's it? So I was sort of disappointed in that. I like the sweater undershirt combo like that, but I was thinking that's more of a grunge sort of skater boy style or something. I was like, she has a skirt, so I was trying to figure out what. I was thinking maybe giving her a shirt like that, but. And I thought the black color, I was like, oh, the black color wasn't bad, the black sweater. I was thinking the Oxford shirt like that, and I was looking at different shirts. Blouses, that is, you know. Well, in that case, that's a blouse. I started at the bottom and just started checking out stuff, and I thought that was a little too risque, really. I liked either. I thought that looked okay since she's supposed to be. Remember, she's supposed to be an artist. She wants to be an artist, so I was like, oh, that looks sort of cute. I thought, well, okay, I'll go for the sweater instead. Just it's a plain old sweater. I thought it looked nice. Yeah, I thought I was spending too much time on it, really. Just sitting there. A plain old black sweater, black and orange. I thought it looked nice. I thought it matched her hair. And I was thinking, I need to change her hair. I just not the hairstyle. I just want to get rid of that flower. Yeah, I want to change her hairstyle too, actually. But I was looking at shoes, and I was like, all right, this is going to be her everyday outfit. I want to have her something sensible and comfortable. or something comfortable. And I don't like those high heels, those crazy high heels. Not that I don't like high heels, I just thought, I was like, they don't look really comfortable. The high heels just don't look comfortable at all. Like these, I thought, okay, these are sort of, look at that, you see what I mean? Like, you have your flat shoes, and yeah, they have the ones with the sort of semi, there was, I'll show you back again, there was one with a semi sort of heel, that was very sort of a flat heel, that I thought was somewhere between flat shoes and heel. I thought, oh, okay, those aren't too bad. They're a little dressy, they're a tiny bit dressy, but not too dressy, but at the same time they look comfortable, so I was like, oh, maybe I get those. For some reason I thought these looked like clown shoes. These ones, these black and white ones there, I think it's just the color. I keep on thinking of Bozo's big top, the front end there. But it's sort of like Doc Martens, I guess. These are some kind of, well, these are like, these are, I guess these would be like rave boots or something. I don't know, some bondage gear. I don't know, some dominatrix outfit. No, okay, no. This would be like our rave boots or something, right? I mean, those purple boots there. These just look like construction boots, you know, kicking boots and kick back. I think it's these shoes, not these ones. These ones here, I'm going to click on. Yeah, these ones here. I was like, oh, they look semi-dressy. These ones here look just flat comfortable. So I was like, you know what, I'll just go for these. I wanted her to look comfortable. Just, you know, comfortable in her clothes. The ones right beneath those ones, the ones I was thinking of that look sort of semi-dressy. And I was thinking of giving her glasses, but I was like, no. Absolutely not. I was like, no, you know what, never mind. I guess you could put socks on. I was trying to figure out what this was. I couldn't figure out what that picture, I can see it now. I couldn't figure out what that picture was. For the longest time, and I kept clicking on it going, what's happening to her? Like, what is it doing? I didn't know what that, now I can see it's a chin, and it's a neck. It's obviously, it's showing the neck. And then I finally realized, I was like, where is it? Hold on. Yeah, right there. I clicked there, there's a white spot there on her neck. You'll see a tattoo going, it's a tattoo thing. So I was like, oh, okay, forget it. I don't want a tattoo on her neck. Excuse me. Sneezing there. So I was like, okay, let's back to her outfit there. Looks fine. I thought that looks cute and looks comfortable, and I'm like, whatever, that's fine. Here's a formal outfit. I quickly just went through these. Vampire. No. I just click on dress, whatever the dresses were. And the only thing was either the short dress, like that. I thought the green one looked alright. Or sort of a business dress. I downloaded these. And I thought these looked like, these would be good business woman dresses. Like casual, like a nice sort of upscale business dress. I thought, okay, that's good for a formal dress. And the sleepwear, and I wanted something sort of, again, I wanted something comfortable. So I went for whole outfits, and I just got, there, that's it. Long t-shirt. I was like, that's plain, that's great. And I like the color. Not good enough. Athletic. There is no full outfit athletic. You have to pick pants and shirt. There's no full outfit. I was like, really? I was, you know. Alright, whatever. T-shirt and some yoga pants or something. Like what she's wearing now, actually. Sweatpants or yoga pants. I like the yoga pants there. I was like, whatever, that's fine. I thought that matched, sort of. You know, sneakers were sneakers to sneakers. Those are fine. Alright, that's good enough. I was checking out the sneakers. And there are pink sneakers like that. But I was like, you know what, that's just too much. That's way too much. It's way too like pinkish color going on there. So I went to swimwear and I was thinking like, okay, it's regular swimwear, and I was thinking, you know, I saw the Skull and Bones one, and I was like, oh, all right, she's supposed to be like a, you know, like a rocker or something, and like a musician, you know, she's gonna play guitar, Skull and Bones, you know, let's go for it. That's cool. So I was like, all right, there we go, I'll take that. So when I was trying to figure out what to do with her, trying to figure out what to do with her hair and stuff, but did I fix her? No, I did not. No. Constance actually just made a new outfit for herself. A change in style is certainly a memorable occurrence. See, she looks okay. Let's see, and her feet look comfortable. Maybe I'll give her some boots. I don't know. I will make. You know what? Maybe I'll go download some teen clothes. Maybe a couple of just regular outfits and see if just see if there's some kind of regular, I don't know, some outfit. And I thought, alright, well, I still love that painting, that monster there, the little googly monster. I love him. But I was like, alright, well, I guess I better end this, and, well, that's it. And so I ended this, and I figured that'll be it for this file, so anyway, I'll end this now. This is going to continue on a little bit longer than it should, past the file, so you'll see the video end. But, and there'll be nothing. But thank you for joining me on Bunnysays. I'm sorry about all this. Sorry about this problem. I just, you know, everything reset, and I was trying to fix it up, and I thought I was recording it, but apparently I was recording it, I just wasn't recording my voice. So I hope this is okay, voiceover after the fact. I won't make it a habit, but I mean, the reason why I had to do it was because I saved the game, I got out of the game and saved it, and, you know, it was too late, I can't go back. You know, you can't go back, and I couldn't revert to an old save, so I didn't want to miss out on all the stuff of me getting her clothes and seeing our birthday and everything. And I had the video, so, you know, I was like, ah. I thought, well, the only way to do it, for me to do it, is to record a voiceover afterwards, so that's what I did. So, anyway, sorry about all that, and I'll say thank you, and please join me again, and yeah, please join me next time. I have it fixed now, so everything's okay. So this won't happen next time. Anyway, I'm Bunnysays. Thank you for joining me, and goodbye.